Hey guys, Measley here. This is just a quick video covering the Pandaria Farm, which is still quite viable for gold making. After setting it up, you can potentially make hundreds of gold from it every day with just 2 to 3 minutes of work. If you don't have the farm yet, you want to go to the Valley of the Four Winds in Pandaria and go to Half Hill. Once you're there, talk to Farmer Yoon, who will give you a series of quests to let you begin unlocking your farm. Eventually, you'll have to gain reputation with the Tillers faction to be able to unlock larger plots for your farm. And reputation is mainly gained from doing daily quests, or you could trade in your time walking badges for Tillers commendations. A maximum capacity farm will have 16 plots. There's a large variety of seeds that you can plant, but generally the best one to plant is snake root, which gives you Pandaria ore. The daily process involves harvesting your crops from the previous day, as crops only take 1 day to grow, then plowing your fields and sowing your seeds. After you sow your seeds though is the most annoying part, where you'll have to clear the seeds of any predicament they may be under, such as being too dry or there being some kind of pest underneath them which you have to kill, etc. But overall, the entire process probably just takes 2 to 3 minutes. Now, harvesting snake root gives you black trillium ore, white trillium ore, and ghost iron ore. On my server, the amount of ore you collect per day equates to hundreds of gold if you just sell it raw on the auction house. However, there are much more profits to be made if you have a miner, alchemist, jewel crafter, and or engineer. Essentially, you shuffle these Pandaria ores into more valuable crafting mats. The first of which, as you can see here, are ghost iron bars, which can be obtained by smelting ghost iron ores with a miner. Next, you can also smelt black and white trillium ores into trillium bars using a miner as well. Next up, with alchemy, you can transmute ghost iron bars into trillium, then you can transmute trillium to living steel on a daily cooldown. One of the reasons that living steel is still so valuable is that they are still used to make the jewel crafting panther mounts. By the way, I craft these mounts myself and they sell incredibly well. Next, let's talk about engineering. With engineering, you can change ghost iron ore into Jard's peculiar energy source once per day. Then, this Jard's peculiar energy source, along with more living steel, can be made into the Sky Golem mount, as well as the depleted Caparian rocket and geosynchronous world spinners. There are also a couple of engineering pets that use living steel. Lastly, I want to mention blacksmithing, where ghost iron ore can be turned into lightning steel ingot. Then with this lightning steel ingot and more living steel, you can craft the cool looking reborn weapons. Similar to the Jard's peculiar energy source, you can craft 1 lightning steel ingot per day. Then, to craft the actual reborn weapons, you'll have to head to a special anvil on the Isle of Thunder, again in Pandaria. Now for a quick recap, the raw ore that you collect from your Pandaria farm are ghost iron ore and white trillium ore and black trillium ore. Miners can smelt ghost iron ore into ghost iron bars, and they can also smelt white and black trillium ore into trillium bars. Alchemists can transmute ghost iron bars into trillium bars without any cooldown restriction, then they can transmute trillium bars into living steel with a daily cooldown restriction, unless you use Spirits of Harmony, in which case it'll be pretty expensive. Next, jewel crafters can use living steel to make panther mounts. Engineers use ghost iron bars to make Jard's peculiar energy source, which, when combined with living steel, is used to make the Sky Golem mount and some pets. They also use living steel to make the depleted Caparian rocket, as well as the geosynchronous world spinner mounts. Lastly, blacksmiths use ghost iron bars to make lightning steel ingot, which, when again combined with living steel, makes reborn weapons. So with this video, hopefully I was able to get across how much potential the Pandaria farm actually has. And at the same time, this also demonstrates how strong some of the synergies are between different professions. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.